Welcome back, everyone. How's it going? Hope your break was a-okay. I took a chance to look at Lunar's theory, which, good theory, Lunar. I think you're onto something with that one. Would it be all right if I shared it with everyone here on the stream? I don't want to, if you're not comfortable with me sharing it. I mean, it's not like anything. So you're good with it? Okay. So essentially, Lunar's theory was that essentially they brought in I'll just actually just read it here, because it's pretty good. They were trying to keep it on the down low and away from Waka that Yuna was happy to see her cousin, Riku, again and wanted her to join them. And since Lulu knew about Yuna's bloodline, she's probably knows about them being cousins. To which my initial question I was going to respond with was, well, what about Titus then? But I imagine it would look a little bit more awkward if it was, hey, we're going to take everyone except Waka. And the girl talk with the three women would probably make more sense in the long run as an excuse. Kinziel, I hope you enjoy that copy of the Book of Ceilings. It should be an interesting one. Tell me if you stumble upon any of those lost artifact weapons. I know, I say thumbs up to that theory. That makes a lot of sense to what they were actually talking about and why they did it that way. Still made Titus feel super awkward and left out, which I also approve of, so woo! Alright, let's get back into this. Starting up the timer. Let's go see Seymour.
These are the past leaders of the Guado.
They all look the same.
Except Seymour, who can't grow a beard.
Doesn't look like them, no.
Don't you know? The last leader, Maester Jiskel, wed a human woman. She was Seymour's mother.
The scandal! Is that why he can't grow a beard?
I don't like the smell of this one, eh?
I don't know, it just kind of smells kind of oaky. Back with cookies? Ooh, cookies sound good. Actually, I've got some birthday cake ice cream I can grab after I finish stream later. Ooh, I'm gonna do that. Make myself some nachos and some cake batter ice cream. Not like together, but, you know, still good. Chocolate chip mint cookies? Oh. I keep reminding myself, I gotta, it's Girl Scout cookie season. I've got to get myself some of those Thin Mints. Gotta.
Kimari not like Mr. Seymour.
Yeah, I'll join the club, Kimari. Yuna also not like Meister Seymour, but she no say that out loud.
Why does he want to see me?
I don't know, could it have something to do that every time you two have been in the same, like, general geographic location, he's ogled you with his tree eyeballs?
I wonder what smells so nice.
Oh, that's because the next tenant is already setting up. The mighty LeBlanc!
Stay close to Yuna. Stay close to Yuna.
Is the same room okay, Mr. Oren, sir?
Why does he want to see me?
I don't know.
This way, please.
Fun fact, Trammell here is voiced by Corey Burton, who may not be a voice acting credit you guys know too well because this is his only Final Fantasy role, but he is a big-time reoccurring voice actor in Disney's usual cast of actors, and appears all over various Disney shows as well as all over Kingdom Hearts.
I will go inform Lord Seymour. Please wait here.
He's essentially the guy they got to do all of Christopher Lee's parts whenever they couldn't actually get Christopher Lee. Because Christopher Lee is Christopher Lee is expensive. No wonder you recognize the voice? Yeah. It's one of those voices like you hear and you're like, I know that from somewhere. And it's like, yeah, probably. Do you watch Disney? Anything Disney? Do you play Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, you've heard him before. This is the most awkward fruit platter ever. The little green things are actually three-dimensional objects. If you go in this and the camera angle changes, you can actually see, like, they're different than when they go this way. I mean, granted, I think they're just, like, three flat polygons pointed and angled differently. But they are all 3D objects on that table.
There's no temple here in Guadasalam, see? Summoners usually just pass through on their way elsewhere. What?
I didn't even ask a question and you're explaining things.
That's because you're an
You'd rather
idiot.
I say nothing, then?
No. Maybe you finally believe I don't know anything about Spira. And maybe that means you believe me about Xanarkin, too?
Well, there are many things I do not know.
I like how Orin is just
Xanarkin
lingering in the
is one of those
background
things.
for that
I suppose
conversation.
I can't say what I think.
It's kind of
either
like,
way.
did she not believe? She didn't
Still,
believe him,
Be careful.
really, until
shouldn't tell
Orin showed up.
other people.
And I'm wondering if there's a reason for
Yeah,
that.
I know.
I get the feeling he called us up here for more than just dinner.
I hope so, because this dinner sucks. Just a giant table covered in fruit. They're not even cut up or anything. I mean, granted, there's grapes. Where's the meat?
This is good.
You'd be satisfied with a bologna sandwich.
What could it be? Oh.
Kimari, speak no more. Kimari, speak no more.
Haha, you just spoke more. I mean, granted, it was the same thing again, but it still was more. Tricked you. She would
Stay
be.
on your
She
guard.
would. I mean, to be
Why?
fair,
This guy's just a priest.
I'd
right?
probably be happy
Those
with it
with
too.
power use that power. Maesters have power.
Wait. You sure you don't have something against Yevon?
I lived a long time in Xanarkand.
Ah.
That's not an answer. That's not even, like, tangentially related to the question.
Truly, it is good to have guests again. Since Lord Jiskel passed away, these halls have been too quiet.
I like his
The
shoes.
death of Lord Jiskel was a great loss for all of Spira.
Was this Maester Jiskel really such a great guy?
He's a nice guy.
He brought the teachings of Yevon to the Guado. He was truly a great man.
Truly a loss for us all. But now, a new leader, Lord Seymour, has come before us.
And he is even
Lord
greater.
Seymour is the child of a Guado and a human. He will be the tie that binds our two races together.
And then he will have a
That is
child
not
with
all.
Alonzo.
Lord Seymour, he will surely become the shining star that lights the way for all the peoples of Spira.
That is enough trouble. Must I always endure such praise?
And praise be to
Welcome.
what's-his-face, too.
You wanted to see me?
Please, make yourselves at home. There's no rush.
We're in a
Please
rush.
keep this short. Yuna must rush.
Yeah, like, we have places to be.
It's been a long time since I had guests. Lady Yuna, this way.
Welcome to my holodeck. This machina is okay. As the of a maester of the church, I have deemed it so.
This sphere is a reconstruction created from the thoughts of the dead that wander the far.
It is a place that has been long lost to us, called Disney World.
Xanarkin?
Correct. Xanarkand, as it looked 1,000 years ago. The great and wondrous Machina city, Xanarkand. She once lived in this metropolis.
Ooh.
She who?
Tidus. Yeah. As a reminder of how it's apparently supposed to be, and also to anger Lunar.
Lady Unaleska.
She was the first person to defeat sin and save the world from its ravages. And you have inherited her name.
Well, you know, a
It was
third of
my
it.
father who named me.
Lord Braska was entrusting you with a great task. He wanted you to face sin as Lady Unaleska did. However, Lady Unaleska did not save the world alone. To defeat the undefeatable sin, it
You
took
do
an
hate how
unbreakable
people say
bond
his
of
name
love,
like that.
of the kind that binds two hearts.
I mean, I
for
get the
eternity.
reason. Actually, no, I don't understand the reason why it's Titus, but I get the reason why Titus makes sense. I never got the reason why Titus makes sense. Though I do acknowledge the fact that Titus is the canonical way to pronounce it. I just don't get why. Just like Yuna has been chosen to carry on Unaleska's legacy by getting her name, so too has Lady Gaga by carrying on the lady part. Your hair smells nice. Mmm. He would be that kind of creepy. Okay, I gotta ask. I just need to know. What is the point of the pendulum? She's like, I gotta drink after hearing that.
Wow, your face is beet red.
No, it's not.
You okay?
He asked me to marry him.
Oh,
You serious?
okay. So?
Hey,
Say no.
You know what Yuna must do.
Of course. Lady Yuna, no, all summoners are charged with bringing peace to Spira. But this means more than just defeating sin. She must ease the suffering of all Spira. She must be a leader for the people. I proposed to Lady Yuna as a maester of Yevon.
Spira is no playhouse. A moment's diversion may amuse an audience, but it changes nothing.
But if it's not a playhouse, then why is there an audience?
The actors must play their parts.
How romantic. That's how I should have proposed to my wife.
No need to answer right away.
The actors must play their parts.
We will do so then. We leave.
Lady Yuna, I await your favorable reply. Why are you still here, sir? I beg your pardon. We Guado are keen to the scent of the Farplane.
Huh? Oh, God. Titus! Stop being... You go one scene without cringe. One! That's all I ask. One! Sniffer, sniffer. Ah. Well, let's go rummage around in his bedroom. These are Lord Seymour's private chambers. You may not enter. Yeah, like I care. The rules of Lord Seymour's house. In this house, there is always party time. Ladies, clothing is optional in Seymour's house. Fellas, the brewskis are in the fridge. Oh, wait. Rule 4 of Lord Seymour's house. Don't touch my miniatures. Yeah, I realized I never went in this door. Cool. The elders just won't give up on the old tongue. I keep telling them it seems unseemly as it is, babbling like that with the guests. Thou seemst weary, good traveler. Wouldst thou sit and rest thy feet for a while? Ah, belike my speech perplexes thee? No, I've played Final Fantasy XIV. I'm fully aware of how to understand this. 'Tis old Guado I speak, a tongue seldom heard by even Guado Salam now. Good traveler, prithee forgive us for our antiquated prattling. We have taught our ways to the man Urianger. Everyone is talking about Lady Yuna, how she's the daughter of the High Summoner Braska. She fought alongside Lord Seymour during Operation Mihen, right? No. I mean, she was there, but I wouldn't really describe what she did as fighting alongside. She mostly just healed herself while Seymour killed it. A guardian abandoning his summoner, most unbecoming. I thought she was... No, she's just right there. She's still in the party. We're all good.
Yuna, the High Summoner's daughter. Seymour, the leader of the Guado. Married in the name of Yevon. overcoming the barriers of race. It would give Spira something cheery to talk about for a change.
Sounds just like a passing daydream, like Oren says.
Come on, let's just get on with the pilgrimage. I mean, marriage?
Jealous?
What? No way. We gotta defeat sin. Romance can wait.
You sure picked a fine time to lay this one on us.
Maybe it is a fine time.
You serious?
Yeah,
If my getting married
do it.
would help Spira, if it would make people happy, if I could do that for people, maybe I should do what I can.
Sure,
I
why not?
never imagined
Bread and
doing
circuses for
anything
everyone.
like this. But
It's not really
I
any
won't
different than
answer
the whole
till I
Blitzball
know
thing,
what's
really.
right.
Seriously?
You could always just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
Yeah, let some other summoner do it.
I will. Go on.
Oh,
I'm sure that Lord Seymour will understand.
I guess so.
I am a summoner. I must fight and defeat sin.
Like Braska before you.
I had to stop myself from shouting.
wait, I thought
What's there to think
paladins defeated sin.
I'm going to the Farplane. I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Go on. We'll be right behind you.
I wondered why none of the others ever asked Yuna. Do you love Seymour? Do you even like him?
Titus is not familiar with the concept of a political marriage, apparently. Titus never caught Game of Thrones on the Sphere back home in Xanarkand. That, or maybe he's just an idiot. Well, that doesn't look creepy at all. It looks something right out of Memoria in the previous game.
Question. About this Farplane. When somebody dies, a summoner sends them to the Farplane, right?
Well, we
So
don't
their
send them to the
souls,
Nearplane.
or whatever they are, they go to the Farplane, right? But that's the Farplane we're going to, right? And Yuna's old man's there too? Do dead people live there or something?
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah? You'll see once we get there.
Don't worry, Titus. Only real people can die. You're as phony as they come.
Aren't you coming?
I do not belong there.
You're scared.
Searching the past to find the future. This is all that is there. I need it not. You'd better be going.
You're not really going to see the dead. More like your memories of them. People think of their relatives, and the Fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person. An illusion, nothing else.
But it's very comforting illusion.
Well, have fun.
What? You're not going either, Riku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
You keep them in your lungs? That doesn't seem like a good place to keep memories, Riku. That's what your brain is for.
See you later.
Yeah,
You're still here?
sort of. I'm not sure anymore. In your tummy? That's where Winnie the Pooh keeps his memories. Just a smackerel of memories. His delicious memories. Yes.
What the?
I don't know. It's a screensaver! Farplane looks like a pretty nice place to hang out. You have a picnic here.
The Farplane was cool, but I couldn't stop thinking about Yuna. Her parents, they look so happy together.
I like how
It got
cool
me
is Slang
worried
and
that
Spira
maybe
too.
seeing them
Or at least
would make
Xanarkand.
Yuna really consider Seymour's proposal.
Would that be a problem? Really?
Yo, Chapu! Meant to come see you earlier, yeah? Sorry. I know you won't hold it against me. I gave up that game. I'm a guardian from here on, you know? This guy looks a lot like you. Showed up.
What?
Traveling with him, I thought maybe...
How do
You're
they
still
look
alive
alike?
somewhere, yeah?
I am still baffled
Then
by
again,
this comment.
You are on the Farplane. Guess your place is here.
Is it because they both look like
How you
morons?
been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword. He likes it.
Huh? Whoa.
I didn't even realize I was holding a sword.
Just a sec more.
He is dead, and I am still alive. Coming here really makes that clear. I should focus more on what I have to do now.
I mean, this really isn't that weird. This is
I'm not
essentially
even
the
sure what
equivalent
I'm
of going and visiting
Don't
someone's
you mean that you
grave.
should leave Chapu behind? I'm sure he was a great guy, but there'll be others.
How about Waka? He's a catch,
That's
right?
a possibility.
How about Waka?
I was joking!
Me with Waka?
Yeah, you two get along great.
Getting along isn't enough. Not even close.
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
You'd do well to remember that. Knowing a bit about women might come in handy someday.
Yeah, I'll remember.
I won't be forgetting either. Goodbye, Chapu. You always said I looked grumpy. But those were the happiest days of my life.
See, I mean, that's why I never really liked the idea of Waka and Lulu ending up together. I found their dynamic much more interesting when they were, like, childhood pals, like Waka, Chapu, and Lulu. And Lulu and Chapu ended up getting together, and Waka was, like, the odd man out, and their whole dynamic got shifted around, and then Chapu died, and the dynamic shifted again. And Lulu and Waka, and I know this is in my other 100% playthrough, which I'm doing on the side, and not ever getting past where I'm at, so I'm not spoiling myself, as per our agreed-upon rules for the race. But there's a lot of scenes I missed that I didn't know about with Waka and Lulu. And they really come off more like a brother-sister dynamic, really, than romantic or even slightly interested in each other. And I really like that dynamic between the two of them. Not to mention there's like this bitterness, especially when you find out more about, say, Lulu knew about what was going on with Chapu and him leaving, and didn't tell Waka. And all this other stuff, like, there was a whole dynamic between them, like, it made me really think of, I think the biggest equivalent I could think of, really, was, if you've ever seen it, I hate saying this, it's like, let me get it, give me a second here. This old anime called Macross Plus. Man, that hurt. Oh. Just another reminder that I'm a grunkle. Anyway, but in Macross Plus, there was this dynamic between three characters, a woman and two guys, and how that dynamic shifted over time ends up affecting their current situation, including secrets kept, romantic interests, all sorts of different things. And the fact that they kind of just swatted it all away and said, nah, these two just get married. It always bugged me. It just seems like you're giving up a very juicy potential, like, side story here between these three characters.
So, Yuna?
I've decided.
Oh, really? That's good.
I remember when I was only 7 years old in Bavel that day. My father had defeated Sin, and the whole town was out in the streets.
Did you used to
Everyone was
live in
laughing.
Bavel?
They all seemed so happy. If I defeated Sin, that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it? I must do what everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry. He won't come.
Trying not to think about my old man made me think about him, of course.
See, told you.
He isn't here because he's not dead.
Yeah.
He's Sin.
That means he's alive, you know.
But
What if my old man really is Sin? What would I say to Yuna? Heck, to everybody in Spira.
interesting.
Wait,
I wonder
why should I have to apologize for
if the
him
Fireflies are just reacting and
I'd
creating
rather
an
never
image of
see
someone
him
you believe
again.
is dead.
What
If
makes
he
you hate
honestly
him so?
thought Jecht was dead,
Everything he
would
does
Jecht
just
appear?
makes me mad.
Even if he
It
actually
was his
wasn't?
fault that me and my mother... Mom? It's her.
This raises all sorts of
She's
funky
very
questions. She's sober.
Wait, no one ever performed the sending for her.
She must have accepted death while she was still alive.
Whoa there. That's my mother you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Didn't she just...
It's okay.
Isn't the backstory that she took care of
I
herself?
think I just... figured something out.
Really? Because I'm more
Why I
confused
hate
than
my
ever.
old man.
See? So I told him what I thought of him right there.
What? Really?
Course.
I suppose, but... Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me. Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him.
Yeah, it's still
When
my
he
head
left us,
canon that
Mom just
Titus's
lost her
mom
energy.
was like a total fangirl for Jecht, the sports star, and they hooked up at one point, and she got pregnant with Titus, and that's the reason they're get together.
know what to
Like,
do.
neither of them wanted Titus.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me, when a lovebird dies, the one left behind, it just gives up living so it can join its mate. It was just like that. I hated my old man even more. But really, my old man...
Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll cry if you don't.
And I hate the sound of him crying. He's always like
Oh man,
making noises.
I must sound so stupid.
I don't think so.
How embarrassing.
Well, need some more time.
No. I'm ready.
I can cast
Did
haste
I
on you, ya.
miss something?
Where did you get that?
Thanks for waiting.
Was that the fruit
I'll
you
go
jacked
get my
from
answer to
Seymour's
Mr.
place? She just took a bunch of the fruit with her.
Lord Jiskel! Oh,
Lord Jiskel!
Oh, cool. Lord Jiskel.
He does not belong here.
Why?
Yuna, send him.
I mean, the Farplane's right there. Can we just push him?
Lord Jiskel.
He is Lord Jiskel no more. Send him now.
Now explain how that came to be. Like, if the Farplane is just fireflies recreating memories, where did the sphere come from?
What was that just now? That really Lord Jiskel?
He wasn't sent, so he became a fiend, right?
I would think that he was sent once, but he stayed on Spira. Something, a powerful emotion, could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
It means he died an unclean death.
So if he was sent and then we sent him again, would that be called a forward? That's an email pun.
I will go. Meet with Maester Seymour.
Yuna, Jiskel is the Guado's problem, not yours.
I like how he's already figured out what she's planning. Like, he just gets it.
What?
So, Lulu, what do you think about Yuna getting married?
As long as the pilgrimage continues, either way's fine.
Yeah, you know,
That's
whatever.
it? What if she doesn't even like the guy? Is that okay?
People marry for many reasons.
What's that mean?
Sometimes marriage doesn't require love, you know? Defeat sin and bring joy to the people of Spira. Get married and bring joy to the people of Spira. For Yuna, they're just two ways down the same road. All you need is determination.
Random thought,
If you have that,
complete tangent,
you
has
don't
nothing to do
need
with what's
love.
going on here, but can I just say, I love the way her lipstick looks in the
don't
HD
know.
remake.
I just don't get it.
Something about the color and the metallic sheen and the kind of chromish look to it. Just looks good. I don't know why.
We leave as soon as Yuna returns. I trust you'll be ready.
Okay.
Listen.
Listen.
If Yuna gets
Hey.
married, then I...
Hey, listen.
What? That again?
Yes. If she is to marry, I would want her to marry for love.
See?
But if Yuna said she wanted to marry the one she loves, I would have to object.
Huh? You're not making much sense.
I know.
You see, it's because Yuna has fallen in love with this complete moron. A real idiot. Just, I don't think he's good for her at all. And I'd have to just stop the whole thing. I might even have to kill him. I feel sorry for that guy. You should. You really should.
When we leave here, we have to go through the Thunder Plains next, you know?
Yeah? I mean, it could be worse. They could be the lightning planes. Thunder itself, by itself, isn't that bad. The heck is Kamari?
For a while there, I was a little worried about what was gonna happen, yeah?
Kamari. Amari Littlehorn. He's seriously just like gone, isn't he? Or do you go in with Yuna? Because he's, you know, her guardian, super protective or something. I don't know. Alright, I'll just...
For a while there, I was a little worried about what was gonna happen, yeah?
But you're cool with this outcome. Good to know. No? No Kamari? Oh.
Guado potions good. Buy some before leaving.
Are they any different from regular potions? No? Well, I've got plenty. Thank you.
Oh. Thank ye.
I mean, this thing has Death Touch, but that really... I cannot imagine Death Touch has that likeliness of hitting. Not to mention, it would be like she'd have to not... She'd have to give up doing like a spell or something in place of it. It's just not worth it. Was it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2.3... 14 3 is 21. I have enough. If I blew all my money here, I have enough to get everyone but one person lightning ward armor. Not worth it. Just not worth it. Oh, yeah, I was curious. Equipment, auto sort. There we go. After you go to the far... I remember this. There's a little detail. Like the Brotherhood sword, the sword that, you know, you get at the start of the game for Titus. Starts out, just only has the plus 5% strength, right? But after you visit the Farplane, the rest of the slots fill up, and you get plus 10 strength, 10% strength, Water Strike, and Sensor with it. And Water Strike is great for the Thunder Planes. Now we're going to keep him on TKO, just... Waterward's not going to do anything. I'll just keep that one on him. Yeah, he doesn't have a Water Strike or anything. I think Stoneproof really matters for her.
Guado potion.
Yeah, we know.
For a while there.
Right, now can I use the... No?
We leave as soon as you...
Someone I need to talk to trigger the next thing. There we go.
Lulu?
I've talked enough about that.
What?
I'm sorry, just forget about it.
Jeez, Grumpy.
You'll understand one of these days. I just don't want to give it words, not yet. I shouldn't have to say this, but don't fall in love with her.
What do we do? What do we do? You know, I'm just gonna leave this one up to complete chance. Let me get a D6 here. I'll just do a D4 and I'll re-roll on a 1. Or a re-roll on a 4. How about that? The D4 has decided that we will just say okay.
That's fine then.
There is a reason it does stuff like that, but I'll explain it later when we get to the actual part that it matters. No?
I'm a little worried about Lord Jiskel. I wonder if Maester Seymour has heard.
We leave as soon as...
For a while there.
Guado.
We could talk to Riku, I guess?
When we leave here, we have to go through...
Nope, that's the same thing as the other one. Play for a different team. Your mother passed away, though. You visit the Farplane, right? Lord Jiskel, back from the Farplane? You must be joking. He passed away in peace and left the Lord leadership to Lord Seymour. There's nothing suspicious about that. Granted, the only people in the room at the time were Lord Jiskel and Seymour, so, you know, we took Seymour's word for it, and I don't see a problem with that. He would never come back to haunt us. Please refrain from speaking of Lord Jiskel. We must avoid unseemly rumors for the sake of Spura's harmony. Cool, I can go back in here. I can go all the way back in here. Thanks to the summoner sending to the fallen ones to the Farplane, we were able to reunite with our son who was killed in battle. Words cannot express how grateful we are. Our son was killed in Operation Mihen. We begged him not to go, but... Man, it really looks like there's going to be a boss fight in that room, doesn't it? I had no idea this was here. I was just clicking around off screen to see if there was something. And there was! I have incredible powers. For real? Yeah. I mean, it's got the perfect boss battle arena type style. Like, do I need to just talk to everyone, or... I mean, granted, there's only, like, 12 Guado in the entire, like, place.
My.
Oh,
Is
Shalinda.
the Lady Summoner not with you?
Nah,
No.
we're ditching
She's
her.
at Seymour's place.
That's Maester Seymour, or Lord Seymour.
Oh, I'll be careful. Sorry.
Or jerk
That's
bag.
all right. Oh, Maester Seymour left Guado Salam a short while ago.
You serious?
I believe he went to the temple in Makalania. Maester Seymour is also the high priest of that temple.
Whoa, I gotta tell the others.
Well then, what's taking Yuna so long? Is she just chilling in there or something? She's stuffing her face on the fruit.
Lord Jiskel, please tell me. What can I do to help?
Yuna, let's go!
I would like a strawberry shake and 3 hash brown. Hey, where are you going?
They say Seymour went to Macarena Temple.
Aye.
Makalania Temple.
Alright?
What I don't get is, why would the Lord Maester head off without a peep to anyone?
I'm absolutely certain
Maybe he
that
wasn't
joke was
expecting
only in the
Yuna's
English
answer so
dub.
soon.
It doesn't make sense
That's
otherwise.
probably it.
Yuna, what is it?
Oh, nothing.
Eh,
You poor
Macarena.
liar.
It's true, it's nothing. Come on, let's go.
You know, I haven't seen if there's anything I can customize. What does it take to do something? It takes out an ability sphere? 2 ability spheres to add sensor to something. Really? Oh wow, you can use all 8 of the lightning marbles to give someone lightning proof. This is not a practical use of this. I want to say that for the record. But I feel sorry for her.
Oh no, we're here.
Yeah?
How are we supposed to cross that?
With our
See the
feet.
lightning rod towers? The lightning is drawn to them, hopefully.
We head north, not too near and not too far from the towers, yeah?
Meaning we should avoid wide open areas.
So,
I think I forgot something in Guado Salam.
why aren't they called the lightning
Nice
planes?
noise.
Okay, I'll go.
The Gandalf Thunderplanes. Oh, is that what we were the word that we Renegade Hydrate. Gotcha. Is that the word that was on the map? Did I mistranslate it? Did I not see the characters correctly? Was it Gandalf? Maybe? I don't know. It started with G. Lightning can strike at any time, so keep moving. Lightning tower rod towers absorb some nearby lightning. Seek shelter under them. When there are no towers nearby, you can dodge lightning by pushing A. Constantly mashing A, however, can be dangerous. Good luck on your journey. Why is it... Why is it a bad idea to mash A? Really, Kamari?